Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Arsenal don't defeat Leeds 1-0 for Elland Road, and the match they very hard. Now Bukayo Saka score for Arsenal, come make them 1-0. Come they very happy with the way Arsenal they play. Now a lot of things happen for that match, so we could just take them one after the other. When you watch the first half, Arsenal were very good in some ways. Nobody say we control proceedings like that, but we score against the run of play. Because you see this match, Leeds come outside like say they won't kill us. Like if you hear what Basato talk say Leeds self won't win this game, so they were very serious. And you know say Jesse March will be their manager. They already talk say he don't monitor Arsenal, he don't study us, so he don't know how he go take deploy in balls. They won all the second balls, they won all the duels. Like we did not play like Arsenal. You get Bamford score goal and cancel say they put somebody down or something like that. They cancel one of his goals. Away from that, they can't get another penalty with themselves come miss. Like everything was going forward for Leeds. Then Arsenal, I don't know whether I go say na luck, I mean go say na god of football. Now for Arsenal back. Now if you watch that match, towards the ending, now the major controversy can happen between Gabriel Magalhaes and Patrick Bamford. Now about maybe 93 minutes or 94 minutes to go, they play ball don't they go meet Ramsey. Ramsey don't almost catch the ball. Patrick Bamford can't push Gabriel Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes can't retaliate to get. So referee knows what happen. Bamford fall for ground, stand up. Who will Gabriel Magalhaes come be like see the one they get altercation. Referee come go meet the linesman. The referee na Chris Kavanagh. You can go meet the linesman. You can say, say Gabriel Magalhaes can't let kick that guy. Say nearly injure that guy. Referee don't even waste time. Just come on red card, give up. Everybody come to protest. Even Shaka, Gabriel Magalhaes say, that this guy first push me, and I first push me. Referee can say, okay, make him go check the VAR. But Robert can go check the VAR. This negotiator and say no. Now Patrick Bamford first push the guy, even though Gabriel can raise his studs to retaliate to get. So referee can cancel the penalty because he already points penalty. Oh yeah, penalty there. I go play penalty. So he can't cancel him, can't carry the red card, raise him up, can't say no more red card. Can't give Gabriel yellow card. For those where they ask why then give Gabriel Magalhaes yellow card again, the yellow card was for retaliating. You get. So you're not supposed to retaliate. As they push you, if you fall, they roll for ground, then referee go blow. Nobody say go raise your studs. And one thing they say for another match, for another referee fit still say the decision stand and nothing go happen because he go still dey legally right in the eyes of the law. Because when you retaliate, now normal things wey players dey do, if person foul you retaliate, normal it is a foul, they go blow am against you, you get. So if to say the referee say the penalty stand, there's nothing we'll do about it because the retaliation has nothing to do with the pushing. They push you further now if you referee, why they retaliate? So these are what many people are saying. That's why when you check the performances of people like Gabriel Magalhaes since this season starts, many people are of the opinion saying make Arteta drop am. You get, say it no make sense the way the guy they play this and that. Say he no dey confidence, like he's too aggressive for our liking. People say about Oga Samuel Sikorobia, they talk say this guy now because like in talking in the past, say the guy still very young. Arsenal can still forgive him the way in they play. Get so what he do, it no make sense. Now Baba first even break everything down yesterday. They talk about the way the guy retaliates, say he know they right because that yesterday myself at first they wonder what to make you still give a card and you know come blow foul against her. So after I can explain them, I can read some articles about them with some referees and some pundits. They put mouth about the matter, say Baba no supposed to retaliate. That is why they give him that card. Well, at the end of the day, we just thank God the way you go. Arsenal win 1-0, and like some people they talk say this is the stuff of champions. If you want to be a champion, let's now Emmanuel they talk himself say if you want to be a champion, then you need to win games like this. You are expected to win games like this, so you shouldn't be locked. Like when they talk say whether Arsenal deserve to win, we say Arsenal deserve to win because this is what champions do. So away from that, after the match, so they call the interview Roy Keane for the pundit duty. Call they ask him say how he take see the way Arsenal take play. I know say Roy Keane now Manchester United legend. So but back on the talk say Arsenal win. Say Arsenal don't lead City with like 4 points. But that I don't mean say Arsenal will win the league. Say instead fancy Manchester City to win the league. Say Arsenal the lead, but Man City will still win the league. You get say now what's him they see. You get. So I don't know whether like the bad blood because in the field say forget the 4-point lead, say City will still come back. They say now only Liverpool be like the tough teams where City go meet. I know say the people they talk say City will become the new invincibles. They'll be like the Arsenal invincibles when they lose any match. So that one they don't cancel that one. Everybody now for this league don't lose. You get nobody where you get them free like that. So that one don't pass. I don't know what I get to talk about Roy Keane where they see say Arsenal can never win the league. You get say Man City will still come back and win it. What do you guys have to say about that? Then away from that, you know, say yesterday I be telling that also Drake bets money on Arsenal. Say Arsenal go beat Leeds, but Drake don't lose the bet because not only Arsenal there for the tickets. He say Arsenal go beat Leeds, and they can say Barcelona go beat Real Madrid. Barcelona lose 3-1. You get so Baba don't lose £537,000. That's the one yesterday 537. No, see yesterday I be telling that £500,000, but they say the totality of the bets now £537,000 to win 2.5 million. You get so that one don't go. Some people say Drake carrying cost, cost for sure Arsenal. If they say no bets, maybe the match for no hard. Well, this one is just superstitious belief. Well, we don't wish her. Thanks to the boys. So after the match, for the media setting, they call the interview Arteta. When they ask him, say what he gets to talk about the match, the way the guys take place. So Baba Kanto say first thing be say in love the resilience and the courage which the boys show for this match, because it is not easy to come to this Elland Road. Say they already talk in the beginning, say this place is going to be very, very hard because the way the fans, the chants, the ginger the guys. And we remember when I talk for the preview and they tell us say Patrick Bamford now be their best player, and this guy our luck be say he get injury, just they come back from injury. That is why he starts from the bench. Imagine say Bamford start from the beginning, he will just scatter other Arsenal defense. So I think that when they talk say the way the team plays, so we started the first half okay, but the second half we started it badly. Like the second half we just give away balls. Patrick Bamford scored, they disqualified the goal. You know, we did everything wrong, but at the end of the day we were very courageous and make sure so we protect that our lead. See the major thing we happen to say we win and collect our 3 points. Say now we won ugly. Say that's the stuff of champions. It's not every time when now you go play well like what you got somewhere they talk. No be every time when you go play match, you go play very well. Sometimes you need to play, you play ugly, but you still need to win. This is what Man City they do most times. You get they know they play fantastic football every time. Look at when we played against Manchester United. Now we dominate, more shot on goal, more passes, chances created, everything. But Manchester United win, they won ugly. They didn't play well, but they did counter, 3 chances, goal. You get, but now we overplay, now we outplay them, do everything right. So this is what we need to learn, instill it in our own mindsets, in our own consciousness. Say, even if we play badly, 3 points should still be secured inside the bag. So that's what it is. Even Rams themselves kind of talk say almost saying they're happy to suffer to ensure victory for that match they played yesterday. Say the way all the saves we make, someone say never remember the last time we make so many saves, because everybody agreed unanimously say Ramsdale was the man of the match for that yesterday match, because the guy they make saves upon saves. You can't be like say the match now Patrick Bamford versus Ramsdale, and their winger Sinistera. Sinistera was very good. Even Stroich, all these players they played very, very well. Those guys are trash, they play. But at the end of the day, now we win. Even many points itself, come and talk say Arsenal don't survive VAR. It gets for to win this match. Even Bukayo Saka say come the CHUKS they talk say see that VAR, say if thank God for VAR, you say VAR no conti, only God know what he will do. Say we'll survive the VAR, we'll survive the penalty appeals and everything, and make sure say we win. Even that Saka goes, because he say the guy scored from a very, very tight corner. Nobody saw it happening, and I don't expect. I think the guy go square play himself or maybe cuts back, but I just wipe him and he enter. Just thank God. But Saka is very, very happy. Say, despite all the trials, all the challenges we happen for that match, we still came out victorious. So he's very happy. Our Perry Grooves, maybe one of our monitoring spirits and journalists, don't come as I call the talk. Say, Arteta don't make Arsenal a very, very emotional side. You get, and say you know go really understand what's in the talk until maybe you visit the Emirati Stadium. So when you visit Emirates for match day, and there you go see the magic, the things where Arteta they do for that place. Like it's making things happen. You get the emotions, the electricity of the stadium, the way everything they connected, the bonding, the camaraderie of the players. Like everything is just going well for Arsenal, and everything all thanks to Mikel Arteta and the board for sticking to him. The board, especially when everybody they shout Arteta out, the board don't see the vision. They don't see say, oh, this is the best guy. We go help us run this thing. They can't get patience. Still leave the guy say, when I know they thank them. Granny Xhaka said, welcome outside. I can't bust everywhere. So Baba can talk say, you see this Arsenal side as we do like this now. Say we can compete against Man City. Get say we can win the league. They don't say they Arsenal no fit do it consistently. Nobody will they do so. They say we cannot beat a top 16. We don't beat Tottenham Hotspur. We don't beat Liverpool. So waiting again now. Say maximum respect to Man City for all the things they've done over the years. Like all the mad wins. Say Man City don't set the standard so high. To win the league, you need to outplay and outperform Man City, because at the end of the day, now the same people you play, then go play. The same number of games where you play, then themselves go play. So Baba the talk say in the see Arsenal win the league, and especially now we say we don't create a 4-point gap between we and Man City and call it lead the rest of the pack again. So even if we lose any game now, we will sit there on top there, no matter what happen. And who knows, the fit still lose more before also. So because the kind of spirit with their body, and now you go understand what this squad depth to do, because playing every 3-4 days, get play Thursday, play Sunday, play Thursday, play Sunday, it will take a toll on the boys. You say that they rest TNE now, they used to be answer because TNE needs to rest, get, because so many games they come and the games they come thick and fast. So now you can understand how Arteta will rotate the body, because when you watch the match against Leeds, you understand say Gabriel Jesus was not on his best. Irrespective of how many defenders they mark, he was not on his best. Martinelli owned then Kejam. That one I really understand because now 3 people they mark, so I understand them. She said they mark Martinelli more than they mark Saka, because the guy and the Bera, the Fiera. But Saka self can't be free. But the sweet thing is say, if 3 people go mark Martinelli, Saka self will be free. 3 people don't be mark 2 of them at the same time now. Like we say, Jesus go over free. Again, that's the sweet thing. After the match, so they call the interview Mikel Arteta, they ask him about VAR. So they call they ask him, so what do you think about the way VAR they play, they do everything, sha. So Baba can talk say, first of all, he would like to talk about the 40 minutes delay we happened before the match. You see, after that 40-minute delay, they can't even consider say whether make them play the match without VAR. You get, because VAR was very, very instrumental for the match you then play today. Even just a match, the Leeds manager come outside for your own press conference, come confirm say the referees Chris Kavanagh and his assistants, they were contemplating on say we could play this match without the VAR, because they never no green light to get. So the referee know the hear what VAR they talk, and you know go for the hear what your assistant say they talk. Say it would be somehow difficult. So Arteta got to say, thank God say we don't play the match without VAR. If to say we play the match without VAR, how won't they explain what happened? Say that Patrick Bamford 9 first push Gabriel Magalhaes. How do you explain that? A lot of calls will happen for that match. How would you have done that? Or do you go with and disqualify? You know, many things will happen. Say, thank God that it didn't happen like that. So we're very happy. Even Leeds coach said for your press conference, when he talks to almost say like him now. And what surprised me say this man don't even complain about that incident which happened between Gabriel Magalhaes and Bamford. You know, that one not even affect her. What's he gonna pain and be say Leeds played very, very well. But I say Arsenal are the best team in the league, but Leeds were better in this match. Say all the chances we then create, they don't score anyone. Say in the second half, we could have scored 4 or 5 goals. That's what Baba talk. So they're more concerned on the wasted chances where in team waste than about the penalty or the no give penalty or those ones. Say that one they they important to get. Say why we're not going to create chances upon chances and we're not going to lose them. Like come like say that day, like it was not Leeds day, it gets. So that's what they expect. Well, it don't happen, me say it don't happen. I like as the man know they controversial. You know, talk about that Bamford incident, because I believe say instead don't watch the replay, don't see that Patrick Bamford first push Gabriel Magalhaes. So you know really center on the retaliation. So that one don't pass. At the same time, they ask Arteta during that time before Man City game play. They ask and say, I ain't go take do after the match. They can say, well, saying the go house, then go watch the match between Liverpool and Man City, and he go sit down with a beautiful dinner in front of him and enjoy himself. So at the end of the day, myself, now the same thing myself I do, I just cool down, get my own zobo and biscuits, just cool down, sit they watch the match. So of course say Liverpool they beat Man City 1-0. Even Oga Joka be send message to our platform say say Liverpool they win. I say Jay now, I dey watch am now, I dey see as they go get, because that was my own prediction, that was my prayer for Liverpool to beat Man City so that we'll extend the gap between we and Man City and the rest of the pack. You get, even Even Manchester United self drop points together yesterday. So we said we don't need 11 points ahead of a Manchester United side, 4 points ahead of Spurs, 4 points ahead of Man City, 14 points ahead of Liverpool. Come on, man. What a good time to be an Arsenal fan. Even though we don't play like 10 games, so it's still far. The journey is still far. We just take on game after game, game after game. Our next game now against Southampton. We just see how things they go. When I'm going to talk about William Saliba performance against this Leeds, make I no lie for you, Saliba no try you because Saliba was very shaky for this match when they play against Leeds. You know, be that kind of commanding player when they always be, and maybe not because of the atmosphere. I can't really tell because we all know that this Leeds atmosphere they very, very electric. I thought I'd already warned us for the press conference before the match. Don't talk, say even last season when Leeds they chopped 3-0, the fans were very, very vocal. They were very, very outspoken. So we were expecting that, and I believe say Ateta will not tell the boys what to expect because they say at the end of the game, what happened was exactly what he predicted, that this place is a very, very hard place to go. And for the fact, say Leeds no be team where they play gra football. They go follow you play for grand. Remember that I told you, I say this match is going to be an exciting game, end-to-end stuff, and no disappoint. Just say goals, no plenty. Nobody don't ever play Arsenal the way we Leeds play Arsenal for this season. Nobody. We've dominated all the games, even the Manchester United own where we lose, even the Liverpool, almighty Liverpool in City, we dominated them. But look at this Leeds. Leeds dominated us, restricted us. In short, we lost a lot of duels. We couldn't play defensive. At the point, Ateta had to throw in Rob Holding. You know how difficult the match was. Bring out Saka, bring out Jesus. You know, say we just were lucky to score that one goal, and we needed to protect that lead. That match hard though. So away from that, so just a match with Leeds coach, when they come outside, they complain about Rodrigo, will be one of that player. Since now Rodrigo now cross, now do that offside changes, now change side. When Saka can not the ball, they got don't give them through pass, Saka can go score. So just imagine talk say he don't give them instruction for the dressing room. Say in your own area of the 18, don't give that kind of offside, that kind of long throw pass get, because you know go easy. Remember Arsenal are a pressing side. So if to say face in the structure when you give them, if I don't happen like that, well, it don't happen. Shamo know they cry over spilled spit. I will see him the top. Arsenal has beaten us. So well, on to the next game. The next game against Leicester. So they're hoping to collect points for Leicester hands. So my dear football lovers, if you know what yesterday show, check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click on so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.